Hey, this is Neil Las
This
Vegas.
is Jeff from Brotherhood the Band.
2/4 of Vampire Weekend.
And this is Rip It Up.
Rip it up.
Rip It Up TV.
Hi, this is Miranda for Rip It Up TV with Vampire Weekend. Hello.
How's it going?
I'm going well. How are you?
We're ready to play a show in Adelaide.
Lovely. It's lovely here.
That's great to hear. Now, pretty big news this week. This week you have confirmed the release of your third studio album. Can you tell me a little bit about it and what we can expect?
I think you can expect us to go further, go deeper. There's a lot of long, satisfying songs. I think we worked really hard we wanted every song on the record to, feel like a complete statement, and we worked really hard on that. So you have our longest songs and our shortest songs, and I think it's gonna be a good record.
Yeah. Well, I know in your past two albums, you said in interviews that they've been very influenced by geography in a certain place in a certain area. Has that been the case for this album as well? Did a certain place inspire you?
Well, we worked on the album a great deal in New York, in our apartments. We worked on it in LA as well. So certainly, where we were when we were working on it had a huge influence on us. And when we're on tour, we're always working on music too. So all those things kind of add up and influence the records. And it puts you in a good position for when it's time to come together and put songs together.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of raw materials. So a lot of what we did was collect raw materials and then put them together.
That's interesting. Interesting you talk about raw materials, because I know that you guys have discussed that you've had a pretty interesting recording process with this. You're blending innovative with quite old school
Yeah.
tools. Can you expand on that a little bit? What kind of tools did you use?
Well, on this record we recorded all of the drums and a lot of the bass to tape. And
Analog tape?
Yeah, and that was something we hadn't done before, and it kind of let us really push certain things to extremes, and but keep them warm and alive, but with there's a pumping quality to a lot of the mixes on this record that I think we're really proud of, because it's not something that you hear from bands very often, and I think that we were trying to preserve the sound of a band on a lot of the songs. Not every song, but the sound of the band is intact, but at the same time there's this feeling of everything is affecting each other, everything is pumping, and you can turn it up really loud and get really excited about it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. That's so interesting. Now, just talking about the record, I was actually on your website, and just in the teeny little corner, there's a couple of letters, and they spell MVOFC. Is this
You're close.
It's very close. That's not actually right.
One letter was off.
The F is actually a T.
Oh, okay. Well, that just shows that I know nothing about old school English.
No, it's not. It's small.
MVOTC.
Yes.
So, can you give us a clue as to what that might signify?
I think the clue is there. It's all there.
We played a show in Sydney at the Metro 2 nights ago, and our lighting guy, Barf, he was able to program letters. He had 5 letters above the stage, and we played 2 new songs at that show.
Yes.
And during that, those same letters flashed a couple times, and I think at the end they left it up. It means something.
Okay, well, we'll definitely be looking out for that.
Yeah, look out for it, definitely. And we want everyone who sees it to start registering it and start thinking about it.
Okay, everyone, look out for those letters.